Now take a look at this right there. That there is an old radio. These were called the old shaft style radios because they had the two knobs. Central section there, they had the cassette, digital displays. Some did, some didn't. Some have analog. I mean, they varied. But what didn't vary with this specific series of radios was the wiring. What makes this radio unique and why I've even created this video, oddly enough, no one touched on this subject. I guess it's not taught anymore, but that's what I'm here for, right? That's what makes me me. So this unit here has what's called common ground speaker output wiring. So let me de-energize my power supply for safety. Spin this guy around. This is what I want to show you. Okay, so right over here on this side of the harness, because it's kind of broken down into two pieces, at least it is on the board, but that's another video. You got your constant, you have your ground, your remote turn on for your power antenna, because amplifiers weren't even really that prominent back in the day when this unit was coming out, and you have red, which is your accessory turn on. So that's that side. Over here, instead of finding 8 speaker outputs, which are your white sets for your front left, grays for your front right, purples for your rear right, greens for your rear left, you would have that, you would have a white, and you would have a striped wire right next to it, so you'd have 8. This one here, you have 4, with a black right here in the middle. Okay, so hopefully that's a good, clear close-up for you. So you got your 5 wires here with the black in the center. Now notice that the ground here, the black and the black here, are totally isolated. What happens is this one common ground goes in, it loops, and goes back, and keeps jumping around between one and the other. So it's one common ground. So here's the trick. If you wanted to take this and wire it into 4 new speakers, here's the way it will work. And actually, luckily, the person that I got this from actually did a clean wiring and left all the tags intact, which is cool. So the way it would work is you would take your whites and you would connect your white respectively, and then you'd have your ground for your white black. Do the same thing for your grays, green, and purple, and wire it that way, and you'll have no problems. This will have balance, fader, everything will work, function exactly the way it's supposed to. Now, on the opposite side, if you had a vehicle and had this type of wiring, okay, and you had an aftermarket stereo which has wiring that looks like this, you cannot just go and connect your positives, right, respectively white, gray, green, purple, and then take all the blacks and just take all these and twist and put them onto here, because it'll start making this funny smoking smell, and flames and fire will start coming out of things, and it won't be a very good thing. So here's what you need to do. In this scenario where you're going in reverse, get what's called a floating ground adapter, put that on this floating ground, and then allow these to go independently to the ground side of the speaker receiver's connections. That will fix the problem. In some cases you'll lose your fader, but you won't lose the radio by going in flames, and that's a good thing. So that's it, man. That's today's video. I hope it was educational. You learned something about these old radios. I mean, when I saw this, I said immediately I need to let people know how this works, because I know that there's a lot of guys out there that have old classic radios, shafts, just don't want to cut their dashes up, and they want to put something like this in there, but they're not sure what happens when you start seeing all these scary wiring. So follow those instructions and I'm sure you'll be fine. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a like.